You ready? Yeah. Press X.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Berry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And, you know, right now for Phoenix, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Berry, Anthony out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, Luka Doncic out there with Booker. Then it's Barkley. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. Barkley against Anthony. Barkley goes in, and Barkley slams it home.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Doncic. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Berry. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Berry's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can. And one of the easiest ways to do that
that's
is
why
on
you
the
have to
break.
work.
He was ready for that one. How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
We're about 1 minute into the first. Thompson finds Curry. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth. And it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah.
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Albuquerque. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And so here's Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Barkley against Anthony. Toronto working the ball around now. Booker the pass to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Thompson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Shot's good by Barkley.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Curry with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Chamberlain with the block. Booker outside. Back to Barkley. Here's KD. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Of course he did. No.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
I'm very good at telling to. I don't know. I always press square or X.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Barry. Fires for three. No good on the shot. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix leads by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Allen Iverson out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Cunningham in at the 4 spot. Now here's Iverson. There's the drive. Frazier kicks to Harden. Ball against Frazier. Can't cash in from close range. Phoenix leading by 3. Butler takes it in. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ewing's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Phoenix.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Here's Harden and Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
I don't know. He's always
kind of stifling effort on defense
even in the last
needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Frazier scanning the floor. Blocked again.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter. He just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Changes for Toronto. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Nash in for Frazier. Toronto trails by 8. In the corner, it's Rodman. To the paint. Malone kicks to Iverson. Nash outside. Harden against Butler. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The 3 from Iverson. Steve Nash with the rebound. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful?
Game.
Easy to see why.
No, well, Jack has to get
points
here. What's that mean?
he's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose.
Yeah, it was first goal.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
In the corner, it's Rodman. Iverson kicks to Rodman. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Iverson. Nash dishes to Harden. Back to Nash. Toronto working the ball around now. Iverson. And Ewing sends it back. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Iverson.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Fast break, Toronto.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
End of game.
Leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. In the Western Conference, Ja Morant.
Well, Ja Morant has certainly been one of the most exciting guys to watch. The athleticism, are you kidding me? Never passes up an opportunity for a big play. But also does the other stuff. Control the pace, run the offense. He's the complete package.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
They're sitting on chairs. Oh, they're on the chairs. No, they're in the table. Yeah. Their heads and their knees are sticking out.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Yeah, very interesting.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
They've got Marc Gasol. Frazier is out there with Nash. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Arizona in at the 3. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's English outside Mullen. Chamberlain the pass to Thompson. Now here's Garnett. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team.
Take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
And he's good on the second.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now here's Nash. Still yet to score. English against Rodman. Nash. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 8. It's stolen by Frazier. Back to Nash. It's stolen by Mullen. Pass to Chamberlain. A finish. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy.
What's up with the best players that can play together? Well, Fraser is going to murder me. Oh, okay, I won't change it.
Some changes for Toronto. Chamberlain's checked in for Gasol. Barkley comes in for Rodman. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Nash. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Doncic against Mullen. In the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Chamberlain with it. Barkley covering. Garnett dishes to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. Barkley outside. To the wing on the left. Launches a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Mullen passes to Garnett. Back to Thompson. This one for three. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mullen with the three. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Toronto trails by 11. Frazier the pass to Doncic.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Harrison. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
A big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 7. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Barry is out there with Ewing. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. Bucket is good. Chamberlain got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Toronto.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Doncic with the steal.
I told him not to pass to him. I told him
to the inside. The layup missed. Phoenix leading by 5. Doncic with the steal.
Stop passing to the wrong person.
Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Pass to Barry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And Phoenix leads by 6.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there.
What's wrong with it?
Play and got there first.
I told him to run past him at 12,000 miles an hour.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Barkley outside. Durant feeling it out a bit.
And Ewing, also a dependable defender. Terrific at taking away space from shooters and just trying to make them uncomfortable.
I thought he would go for a dunk.
Toronto trails by 8.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Second team foul.
No, because I don't understand the blocking for
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
But he was running at it.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Doncic kicks to Booker, and here's KD for 3. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Thompson left side. Pass to Barry. Here's the 3. The rebound by KD. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. And Toronto making a change here. Harden's checked in, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last time out. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Doncic kicks to Booker. Anthony against KD. Doncic dishes to Booker. Doncic passes to KD. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow. Big bucket. Harden proving once again he can be counted on.
26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
$20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No good. That would have tied it. And it's Phoenix's ball. Doncic passes to Booker to tie it up. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Oh, we've seen this before. Harden able to hit it when it matters most.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
knocks down the clutch free throw.
They called a timeout.
So the first of three is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he makes the second one, and it's a 3-point game. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Durant with the steal. No good. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Rick Barry.
We have him and Doncic on your team. Harden got you 11 points in 4 minutes. Yeah. Defense is shit. Kevin Durant's fucking shit. Barkley's alright for doing that sort of stuff. This guy gets 1 3-pointer and then fucks off. No, he played an entire 40. He didn't use it. Malone was just getting fucking bullied by your player. Dave Thompson, get out of the way, you little fuck. Curry getting some bullshit threes. Clay Thompson. He got 1 3. Clay Thompson got 2 3s. Blue Chamberlain. You know, Ewing's the person you don't like. 4 blocks.